let's go right. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today will be the first part of probably a series, but I'm not sure yet, on looking into Red Rhino. I'm not sure if you've already seen the last video on of the MotoStyle weekend, but on the way back I mentioned that the bike felt a bit slow, and also on the German Autobahn it didn't want to go much over 160. To me that indicates that there is some kind of issue with Red Rhino. And it probably has to do with some of the modifications I've done in the past. I've changed the chip in the ECU or the Motronics. I have new injectors on the bike. There's a quick shifter. There's an aftermarket exhaust. Also the air filter is not the cleanest. There are quite a few things that could cause this. And I made a list for myself, and I'm just gonna start crossing off items off the list. One of the first things I'm going to do is check the compression of the bike. So I'm now heading towards my mechanic in The Hague. Do a quick check on that. I don't expect there will be really issues with that. Quite easy and cheap to check, so we'll do that anyway. I also hope we can check the fuel pressure. Should be 3 bars. See if that's actually met. I will also pick up a stock Motronic, so if I can test that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go to Dyno-jet, put Red Rhino on the bike as is, and I will put in a lot of the original stuff, so original injectors, remove the quick shifter, remove the dB killer from the exhaust, clean air filter, so that I can see the difference between the two. Don't know how much difference that will make, and if it's actually one of those things. It could also be that in the exhaust I still have the original lambada sonda or sensor, but that I have a cat delete. So the versions with the cat delete, they actually don't use the lambada sonda, but they use CO potential meter, which is a static device to adjust the fuel mixture. So that is something I could look into. I haven't checked the synchronization of the bike because that will not have a huge influence on the top end performance, and that's basically where I see or where I expect most of the issues to be. TPS sensor could be corporate as well, so that is something I might check in one of the future episodes, because I need to do a bit of research on how to do that properly. If I would need to point out my most likely suspects, it's probably the chip in the Motronics, the dB killer in the exhaust. My conclusion, it can also be after the Dyno-jet, it produces 80 horsepower, and actually the bike is not keeping up with the newer bikes anymore, because I only really noticed this when I was in Germany riding with the group from MotoStyle, and I have by far the oldest bike there. Compression was fine, was 15 bar with a hot engine, so that was more than okay. Fuel pressure we didn't check. We also didn't expect that to be a problem. So that's that. Check the compression, no issues there. Both sides are exactly the same. 15 bar hot, so there's no issue on that side. I also got spark plugs, new ones. They're currently in the bike, so we'll see if I feel difference. But I can also change, if I will change put the old ones back for the first dyno run tomorrow, and then exchange them afterwards. And I got the computer, so we'll put that in place as well, then we can swap that tomorrow as well. And yeah, that's it for today. So I will see you tomorrow. So let's see. It is the next day and I should be at Dyno-jet Westland, so let's see where it actually is. It's probably one of these, I think it's this one. Let me turn around. Ooh. So, see you inside.
Did the first run, bike seems to get a bit too much fuel at pickup and at top end. Also bottoms out at 6.5, 7,000, or tops out at 6.5, 7,000 RPM. So now putting back in the original ECU, or one of the original ECUs, and then we do a second run to see what the difference is.
Dit is de lijn die je normaal nog ziet bij volle last. dikker zijn er, maar zijn minder. Ja. De dik van de tube, die loopt helemaal tot hier, wat ik echt leuk vind. Nee. En ik kan alleen maar zeggen dat ik vind dat het een slechte tuner is.
Next up is a run through all the gears and with a new air filter and a dB killer removed, so let's see what that brings.
Kun je dat ook vinden, maar dat is een ander verhaal.
Oh, dat loopt een stuk mooier dus. Kijk een beetje gas. Lekker. Laat het van de rond in zijn 1 een beetje warm worden. En daarna gaan we vanuit zijn 1 alles vullen door in één keer. Zo? Ja? Kom maar. Wat je hier ziet, deze kant, moet je even uitmiddelen. Je ziet elke keer als je net inkomt, vanuit als je koppeling op gaat komen, dan piept hij even en dan piept hij de eerste lijn van 70. Dus rond 72, maar het is heel kort. Maar dat zag ik nog echt. Ja, dat zag ik echt.
So, just like that, we're done. It was quite fun to do the dyno runs. It gives me a bit of an idea what Red Rhino still has left in the tank. It is about 65-66 horsepower on the rear wheel. It did run a lot better on the stock ECU, so I will keep using that. But it also seems that the air filter and the exhaust make a bit of a difference, so I will clean up the K&N air filter that I have, and I will also look at the exhaust. There's one other option I might consider, but yeah, initial thoughts or initial feels, indeed the bike is a lot more rideable. It's a lot, yeah, it's better mapped or better adjusted like this, and I don't think beyond this there is much to be found, or the ECU mapping that I had from Jemmy basically was too rich at certain points, causing, especially during pickup and mid-range and slightly higher ranges, putting in too much fuel in the bike. Next time I will fix the air filter or clean up the air filter and maybe look into another exhaust. I hope you enjoyed. If you also want to install one of the aftermarket chips, I do think it's very useful to do a run before and after, then you exactly know what the problem is or if it actually helped you much or not. For me personally, it didn't help much, and I actually think the bike run worse, or actually the bike run worse in combination with all the other things that I changed on Red Rhino. So yeah, that's the conclusion and the status quo for the time being, and we'll see when we get another chance to try out Red Rhino to the full potential. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.